President-elect Joe Biden says he doesn't intend to substantially change U.S. policy towards China, but he is aiming to do things a little differently than Donald Trump. He's planning to ask allies to help the U.S. hold China accountable. But that support may not be guaranteed after 4 years of an administration that has alienated America's partners. Nick Harper tells us what to expect from the next U.S. president.
When Joe Biden was vice president, he cultivated a personal connection with China. But times have changed, and experts don't expect that cozy relationship to continue.
Since then, Xi Jinping has removed the autonomy of Hong Kong, attacked Indian troops in the Himalayas, swarmed the East and South China Sea with Chinese warships, and declared in his Made in 2025 manufacturing strategy that China will dominate all the high-tech areas in the future.
Biden's views on China have also hardened. In a New York Times interview, he signalled that he will keep, at least for now, many of the punitive measures, like tariffs, put in place by the Trump administration.
Mr. President, thank you very much.
But while his message may be the same as his predecessors, his approach will differ. Experts predict more diplomacy with Asia, more engagement with forums like APEC and ASEAN, all aimed at building cooperation with allies to exert coordinated pressure on China.
Ideally, we would confront China with a U.S. entry into the Trans-Pacific Partnership and a TTIP, a transatlantic trade negotiation, to show China the entire industrialized world is aligned. And China had better play by the rules. The problem we have is that on some key issues like data privacy, the genetically modified foods, I suspect many European capitals would fight to the death rather than cooperate with the U.S.
Already there's a push from Biden's own party to stand up to Beijing.
In particular, I urge the incoming Biden administration to be tough on China, but in a smarter, more multilateral way than the Trump administration was.
Biden's nomination of Antony Blinken for Secretary of State helps create that balance.
Good afternoon.
Reassuring allies while appeasing lawmakers who want the tough stance to continue.
What Joe Biden did is take someone that's very experienced, very knowledgeable, but who has his total trust. And that also is known by China and all our allies and all our adversaries. Tony Blinken and Joe Biden are inseparable. Consequently, when Tony Blinken calls a foreign leader, visits China, it's as if Joe Biden is doing that.
Trade, intellectual property rights, human rights, China's behavior towards its neighbors. There's plenty for Joe Biden to tackle when he enters the White House. But the president-elect also knows that there are certain issues, like North Korea and a global climate change strategy, where keeping China on side could be beneficial to U.S. interests. Nick Harper, CNA, Washington.